Welcome back. So Trinity Mother Francis saves hundreds of lives every single year, and one way they do so is with Flight for Life. So they join us in the living room right now. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this is a really unique helicopter you were just talking about. So tell me all about it.
We actually have 3 helicopters. We have a helicopter in Longview, in Palestine, and Winsboro. All 3 are Flight for Life Mother Francis helicopters. And we've been in business now for a little over 25 years. We service about 150 nautical miles from the Tyler area,
Wow.
which is about 80 nautical miles from each base. But we offer quite a bit of services that a lot of helicopters, especially in the East Texas area, aren't able to offer.
Cool.
And you're also getting some new equipment that others don't have, right? Tell us some about that. Either one of you can, well, if you want to speak. Yeah.
One of the first pieces of equipment that we're carrying is an automated CPR device called the Lucas 2, and it allows us to do compressions with a machine that's battery operated, that's precise and non-stop. Is the advantage of the machine. Plus, it frees up each crew member to do other things that need to be done in the event of a cardiac arrest.
Very
so
cool.
it's
Yeah, there are a couple more pieces of
what do you
equipment
have?
that we carry that don't we don't typically see in medical helicopters. We have an ultrasound that's very
Wow.
compact that we can use in flight and on scene. We use it for diagnostics. We can also use it for line placement. So we can take a look at a patient's abdomen or chest in the field and kind of get a window to that we used to not be able to see, so we can better assess our patients and prepare them on the way to the hospital. We also are the only helicopter in the area. We're able to carry an intra-aortic balloon pump, and what that is it's a large device externally, but it's a balloon that goes in the patient's aorta that assists their heart for patients who had just had a heart attack or need a heart transplant. And the balloon actually sits in the aorta and assists the heart beating to keep a patient's blood pressure stable and to keep them alive until they can get the surgery that they need or a transplant. So we have special mounts that hold that device. We also have our very own device with a trainer. So we do frequent training on it in our own ICU. Thanks to Lewis and Peaches Owen Heart Hospital, we do some training there. So.
Very cool. So I know these are new, but have you had to use any of these pieces of equipment yet?
Yes, we use most of our equipment. The balloon pumps typically are placed, they're placed by a cardiologist or a cardiothoracic surgeon in the hospital, and then we will transfer those from one hospital to another. We don't initiate that care, but we can continue that care from one facility to another.
Very cool.
So obviously, some things, I guess generalities about a call, like if it's a car wreck or multi-vehicle accident, you know a little bit, but I guess until you get there, you really don't know what you're dealing with. Is that true in a lot of cases? Maybe a heart attack's kind of...
It's very true. We do about 60% inter-facility, hospital to hospital, and then we do about 40% direct scene work. And usually on the scene work, we'll get a report as to what the basic call is. At the time we get there, then we'll figure out exactly what the patient is and where to take those patients.
And then your call time is probably really quick. How fast can you get somewhere?
It depends on a lot of things. It depends on wind. It depends on weather. We have to check weather before we lift. But generally, we can our advantage is we can fly in a straight line instead of having to use the roads.
Yes,
So.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
That's great. So coming up next on Fox 51 Today, we're going to take a quick news break with KATK. Don't go anywhere, Texas. This is Fox 51 Today.